Okay, I wanted to give you a little update. Let me mute that. Give you a little update on the remote and one other issue that I had. So this is the TiVo Bolt remote that we discussed that the power button would not work with my soundbar and the TV, and I did finally figure out how to get it to work. So let me show you where to go to do that. What I did was I went to settings and messages, remote, and then the remote control setup, and then under TV power, this is just the menu, right? It gives you the codes for the different TVs. So I went to audio video, and then I looked up LG, because that's really what this is, an audio video. And I used 2040 or 1060, I think 1069 is what I actually used. Right, and you don't even have to be on these menus, but I got the code 1069. And then I followed the steps to do the programming here, which is holding down the power and the TiVo button until it gets that little amber light, solid light right there on the tip, and then typed in 1060, and then all of a sudden it programmed, and then now I can use that one button right here to control both the TV and the soundbar. So let me show you that. I'll unmute this. Okay, so one button here, soundbar is on. I don't know if you can see it on the TV, so we'll turn them both off. And the soundbar is off. So that worked. And then we'll turn it all back on. That's on. That's on. So that issue was resolved. The other problem I had was, interesting enough, as I've been working around on this and setting it all up and everything, I'll mute that again, is I lost the sound in these menus. So let me unmute it. Hear that? That doop, 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 that normal TiVo noise. I lost that completely. Even though I never changed or I never turned it off. And then when I went to the sound and turned it off and turned it back on, I still didn't get the sound back. Right, so none of those TiVo sounds were there. So the only way that I could resolve it is I physically unplugged the power from the TiVo and let it set for a few minutes without any power on it, and then I plugged it back in, and when it came back up, the sound was there. So right now it seems like everything is working. The buttons, I'm happy the button's working. I also got a black remote connected to this, and it was a little bit more of a pain in the butt because I was thinking maybe it was a remote problem, and then all of a sudden the black remote would only send IR signals and stop sending RF signals, so that didn't work. So I'm glad I got that power button working here on all the devices. So there we go. That was the way to solve it.